Well, I'm back in my home away from home. See what breakfast will be today. So my daughter's getting ever so close to having the baby. We did the shower yesterday. So I'll be a grandpa again for the third time to another precious girl. I don't think we can have boys in this family. So you can see in these magnolia trees, you can see the blooms of the flowers about to burst out in the next month or so. So by the time I come back down here for the birth, there'll be beautiful white magnolia flowers all over these trees. A whole grove of them. So while breakfast is cooking, I can smell the sausage and the eggs cooking in there. Let's go check out the guest house itself. Now, this old plantation house has been rumored to be very haunted. Now, I've stayed here about 10 times. I've never had a haunt myself. But that's not saying that the next time won't be the time where Mr. Ghost gets all up in my ass, and starts fucking with me, jumping on the bed and sitting down and making impressions and turning the water on or some stuff like that. I've had that happen before. Now, that was at the Excelsior house in one of the oldest Texas towns in Jefferson. But anyway, it's a very nice, beautiful property. And as you step out on the porch here, you have to imagine what this would look like. This house was built in 1820. What would it look like 205 years ago when this house was built? Way different. Anyway, off in the distance you can see I-49 heading towards Opelousas. And yeah, it's a cool property. I suggest staying here. Now, people have said they've been haunted here and all. I haven't felt the haunts myself, like I said, but it's not to say they won't creep up on you. This is one of the guest rooms. This is what to expect if you stay here in the guest house. Very beautiful guest rooms. The bathrooms are fantastic. Look at the old claw tub. Giant tub. The way it's made to be for a big fat ass chef to fit into, And a nice shower if you don't mind the bath things. But yeah, that's what you expect when you come here. They have two of these rooms, one on each side. The third floor is the haunted floor, which I did not go up to during this little tour. But that's the one where the soldier was slain, and I think the daughter of the original owner jumped off the balcony on the third floor to her death. Lots of eerie things happen during that time period. But here's the other guest room. You see, this one was slept in last night, so it's not made up, but we'll check it out anyway. You can see it pretty much mirrors the other room in size and all. The decor's a little different. This one seemed to be a little creepier. I think this must be the creepy room, if I had to guess, where the weird stuff happens. But anyway, let's go see if breakfast is ready. Well, they aren't going to be able to handle that, are they?
That's a small building.
It's not going to be like a hibachi show, but you can get hibachi, just like at the food truck, but it's not.
Yeah, I'm exploring the property. I haven't seen this part of the property before. This house is moved from Clearwater Community 4 miles south of here. Boyhood home of Michael Jenkins. I don't know who Michael Jenkins is. I have to look that up. There's another cottage right here. I never stayed in any of these other ones. I always stayed in the same one. Then, of course, the back of the property would have probably been quarters and everything. Oh, man. Check that out. It's old Impala.
Looks like it.
That's pretty cool. Barn find. So there's a picture inside of them firing this cannon, and there's actually a ghost in the picture. It was kind of cool. This has been fired because they have a picture of it being fired in the front of the yard.
Yeah. Wow.
But being all bonded up, I don't know if it'd be
I
wise
don't
to
know
fire
if
it
that'd be a good
anymore.
idea
Stay
to-
away, right? If you're firing it.
Yeah. Don't know about that one.
Old Impala.
Bunch of stacks of bricks over there, an old tractor.
Yeah, it looks like this Impala probably been sitting here for quite a while. Even the license plate in the front was rusted out. There's an LSU sticker on it. Way back in the day.
I have a feeling this thing hasn't been driven in a few minutes.
Yeah, I wonder what that bumper sticker would have read. Man, this thing is straight. There ain't a crease on this body. It's amazing. Would make a good fixer-upper.
Oh yeah.
It's an old tractor there.
Good. Oh, they go back. Maybe the.
That reminds me of the old,
30s
the old Poppin' Johns.
Boy, that's an old.
It's a small tractor for that time period.
It's a small tractor. What brand is it? Ants, watch out.
Yeah, there's ants everywhere. I don't want to get too close in this direction.
Farmall? Oh, that's an
McCormick
oldie.
Farmall.
That is an oldie right there.
So this looks like the time period probably when they were making the old 8Ns and stuff. Maybe predate that.
30s or 40s, man.
Yeah. You know, the old 8Ns and all were real popular in the
Oh, that's
50s.
A small one. It's a small tractor. It's set up for mowing.
Yeah, it looks like it's been maintained. There's
Yeah.
modern day
Yeah, lines.
hoses and stuff on it.
Yeah, the tires look pretty new.
I could use this in my place right there. Sick. Set up for mowing.
There's other just equipment laying around.
So this would have been a seed planter. We actually use these gardening with my grandfather. So up here it would lay a little trench, and then your seed would come out back here, and that wheel would cover up the trench as it rolled across it. And then your hopper here for your seeds, peas or corn or whatever you're planting, large seed.
What was this on?
It's a grater.
What is it?
Yeah, there's a box. You can't see it until you look because it's all buried in the dirt. But there's the blade. Yeah.
With steel wagon wheels. Oh my gosh, this thing's ancient, man.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to be the mule hauling this.
Oh, boy,
It's better be on a
this thing weighs
tractor.
A lot, boy. Just that one section would weigh a lot.
Yeah, it definitely would be a tractor hookup, not a mule.
Boy.
It's all sugarcane fields, as far as the eye can see, basically. Yeah, it's all sugarcane. You come out here in the fall, and after they harvest, it'll be they'll have them burning off the fields after they harvest. You get a smell of like a burnt sugar, almost like a caramel corn smell. Yeah, it's a unique smell. Yeah.
Acres and acres of that. Sugar cane. Well, it looks like it's got a little ways to go.
Yeah, we were here a month ago, and none of this was even planted yet, so it goes pretty quick.
Well, I guess I had to wait till it freezes and stuff.
Yeah, we got late freezes, so.
Couple pieces over here.
It's another old planter box.
Horse-drawn mower. Ah, boy, that's getting back there. Wow, that's pretty cool. What the heck was this?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's got a belt on. What in the hell's the deal with it?
Yeah, look at the size of these magnolias. Those are huge
They've been
magnolias.
here a while. Some of them could be a couple hundred years old.
Oh, absolutely. See here, it looks like we're woodpeckers and stuff probably hit these up.
These are definitely.
Yeah, this would have been the old Loyd Hall Bridge.
Somewhere. Where exactly?
There's the old concrete embankments back there.
So that means the other side had to be right in there.
Right here, yeah. Right here.
Right.
Yep.
Loyd Bridge, the property.
So through my Columbo-like research skills, I think we've tied in the Michael Jenkins house back there. Jenkins Company's property. I know these people own, whoever owns this owns the Bentley Hotel as well.
Corny and molasses, sorghum, syrup.
Yeah, so that'd been your
Yes,
sugar cane pot right there.
that's one, isn't it?
That's one of them. There's another one over there, a smaller one.
That's,
There's a wheel you use to break down the cane.
wow.
It's pretty cool.
So from there they could make different things with it
Yep.
out of the sorghum. Right? Or
Yeah.
sugar cane.
Yep.
Right.
Refine it down to pure sugar or molasses or
Yeah.
rum.
Yeah, we can make rum now. Sure. Molasses. Pretty good.
A big old block of granite is what they use.
Yeah. I bet that one's seen a little action.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine how many pieces of sugar cane that's been
Pulverized.
pulled through that thing?
Yeah. Bet a lot.
Well, alrighty, folks. We just passed over into the Atchafalaya Basin. That's where the food gets good. So maybe we'll find some good food finds today. Although, I don't know. Chef's been eating too much. I'm trying to go on a diet. Being in southern Louisiana ain't good for me. It's a bad place for my health. Anyway, right over there, I had to stop at this DG, Dollar General, to get the baby some diapers. And, you can see the levee system. We just passed over into the Atchafalaya. But if I don't stop eating all the boudin and pork products, I'm gonna be passing over into the afterlife, right, baby? It's time to lay that pork down. Well, alrighty, guys, we made it over to Marksville. We're letting baby girl check out the alligator exhibit here. And yeah, we'll party on tomorrow and find some more stuff to get into. If you haven't been over here to Paragon, pretty cool little resort they got with a bunch of live alligators and fun stuff for the kids to do. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that bell and be with us next time on our next adventure. Peace out, everybody.